Pokemon. It's the biggest brand in the world. Everybody loves Pokemon. Everyone's played Pokemon. It's like a gaming rite of passage that you know at least 3 or 4 Pokemon, period, right? Everyone knows Pikachu, Jigglypuff, and I don't know, the Klefki. Everyone knows Klefki now. As one of the biggest brands in the world, it's no surprise that the Pokemon World Championships are one of the biggest Pokemon conventions in the entire world. Everyone travels to go celebrate their love of Pokemon together at the Pokemon World Championships. Hey everybody, it's your favorite video game news guy, Skootish, back at it again with a spicy cup of tea for this here Pokemon World Championship because it got a little wacky. Just a reminder too, if you like these videos, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps me, it really helps the channel, and I want to keep doing this, and I just want to make sure that this is the right path for me. So if you guys can like, comment, and subscribe, it helps out a lot. Thanks. Focusing back up, the Pokemon World Championship. Everything Pokemon is done there. Pokemon video games, including mainline games and Unite, Pokemon Go. But most importantly for this story, the Pokemon TCG is celebrated there with their World Championships happening along with the video game World Championships. This year, the Pokemon TCG got a little crazy and spicy with drama. First, it was someone cheating in the game. If you just watch this video clip, this guy takes a card from his discard pile. That's his discard pile right there. He is gonna palm a card right here and just puts it on his leg. You can even see the card. He's not slick with it, like, at all. It's so clearly visible right there. Like, who holds their hands like that? What the hell? Also, the Death Star for Elden Ring. I'm playing Elden Ring on my stream. Please be sure to check out my stream, twitch.tv/Skootish. It also helps me. Now, that's a pretty big scandal. Openly cheating in the World Championships is pretty insane to do. Not an okay thing at all. This is supposed to be the best of the best competitors that go to locals, regionals, nationals. The worlds should be for the best of the best. And if you're cheating, I'm sorry, you're not the best of the best. You're just being a douchebag because so many people are trying to get to where you are. And if you're taking that spot from someone, you're being a little bit of a jerk. And if you're gonna cheat, at least do it well. Don't hold your hand like you're trying to do a Captain Hook impression. Army Hearties, I play my Pikachu with Volt Tackle. But that's not even the biggest news story of this entire World Championships. No, the biggest news story actually comes from one TSS Ian Robb. Ian Robb is a Pokemon Master trading card game player. He's been playing for years. He loves the game. He even tweeted out at the beginning of the week how long he's been playing the game. When he was a kid, 12 years ago, he was on a main stage and he's made it back to a main stage. He made it to the top 8. Now, what happened at the top 8 is a pretty dicey story and it gets pretty sad for Ian Robb. Ian Robb manages to win the entire game. The handshake. And he does that. He does a jerk off emote, which Esports Illustrated says is a gesture is used very often in Fortnite, which is insane because I don't think it's used in Fortnite like ever. I've never seen a Fortnite emote or anyone in Fortnite do a jerk off emote, but Pokemon is meant for kids. So if you're doing, this kind of a movement in a Pokemon tournament, no one's gonna be really happy. This is going to upset a lot of families and a lot of parents. Just doing anything like that. I don't know what he was going for. I've read online that it was looking like he was rolling the dice, which relates to an earlier conversation that he had about it all depends on who goes first and it's just the roll of the dice. But I mean, dude, come on. Like, this doesn't look like rolling the dice. It looks like you're giving a big old meaty one a nice send-off. Looks like you're trying to make Pikachu come home. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. We get to the top 4 of the evening, and the 2 commentators have this to say.
We are preparing for the other top 4 match to get going. We do have some news to share about that match. Ian Robb has been issued a match loss for unsportsmanlike conduct before the match was concluded. So our top 4 match will actually be Jesse Parker up against Fernando Cifuentes.
Now, he was issued a mass loss. He was not disqualified. He still gets his prize money for making it all the way to the top 8, but he is not continuing in the games to the top 4, to the quarterfinal. Is that that's semifinals, right? Yeah, semifinals. Top 4 would be semifinals. Ian Robb's opponent, Fernando Cifuentes, moves on instead of Ian Robb because of the unsportsmanlike conduct. Now, if it was very clear that he was rolling the dice and not, doing the thing, I think he still would have been issued the match loss. Because even doing like a hand motion like that, that is taunting. That's not the sportsmanlike conduct that Pokemon really wants to promote. They should have just shook hands, moved on. He can celebrate, but rubbing it in his opponent's face like that is kind of like a jerk thing to do. But that one movement actually changed the entire tournament forever. You see, Fernando Cifuentes actually had a deck that is stronger against Jesse's deck than Ian Robb's deck was. In Pokemon, there are type matchups, type differences. Ian Robb's deck was weaker to Jesse's deck. But because Fernando Cifuentes' deck was stronger, someone that Jesse was not supposed to play ended up beating Jesse. And it actually goes even further because Fernando Cifuentes made it to the finals against and ended up winning the entire damn thing with a play against Iron Thorns and Roaring Moon EX. So someone who lost managed to win all because of one stupid hand movement. I think Pokemon was right in their decisions, but it's absolutely crazy that because of that one movement, someone who was supposed to have been out of the tournament ended up winning the whole damn thing and became the Pokemon TCG Pokemon Master. Absolutely insane. Kind of like a underdog story, kind of cool. It was an insane thing to do. Don't throw away your victories just for doing some rubbing in motion. I didn't mean it like rubbing, you know what don't gloat. Don't be a gloater. You don't need to gloat like that. You can celebrate like Fernando did. He's like, "Oh my God, whoa." He's not like rubbing it. I keep saying rubbing. He's not being a jerk in any way to Sanosuke. He's celebrating in his own, and he's leaving Sanosuke out of it, which is the ideal path. Aside from the Pokemon TCG news, there was actually some cool news from Pokemon World Championships as well. I'm not going to bore you with any details about Pokemon Unite Pokemon. I don't really care about Pokemon Unite. I don't really care about Pokemon Go news. But what I do care about is where Pokemon Worlds are going to be held for the next 2 years. They put out this little trailer. Let's give it a little watch. It's very loud. I know where all these places are because it's being held in my hometown, Anaheim! I'm excited. It's in my neck of the woods. It's in Anaheim. That's cool. I'm going to have a good time. I love Pokemon, and being able to celebrate Pokemon right in my hometown is really cool and really fun. And hey, maybe next year I'll be able to see any crazy competitors get disqualified for doing something kind of silly and stupid. I don't know. I hope not. I hope people have kind of learned from this and can move forward and become better than they were in the last competition. I hope Ian Robb comes back and wins the whole damn thing and respects, his opponents and is not unsportsmanlike. Anyway, that's the news. I just wanted to share because I thought it was cool. I thought it was a fun little story of someone losing and being thrown out. It was a fun story. That's all I have for you guys. I hope you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys later. Scoot, scoot. Oh, wait, I don't do that. Oh, whatever.